Imagine a phone call that changes everything. One moment you're running a small university, balancing budgets and managing day-to-day operations. The next, an anonymous voice on the line informs you that $130 million is on its way. That's not a typo. $130 million. This is the story of a gift that appeared out of thin air, a financial lightning strike that left everyone in shock. For the people at this quiet institution, it was a moment of disbelief, followed by pure elation. We'll show you the archival footage of the announcement, the gasps, the tears, the sheer unadulterated joy. This wasn't just a donation, it was a miracle. So what do you do with $130 million? For this university, the answer was clear. Build the future. The plans, once just distant dreams, were suddenly greenlit. A state-of-the-art research wing dedicated to solving some of our planet's biggest problems. Thousands of fully funded scholarships for students who never thought higher education was within their reach. We'll walk you through the blueprints and introduce you to the first wave of scholarship recipients. Their lives and the future of the institution were transformed overnight. The impact was immediate, tangible, and overwhelmingly positive. But amidst all the celebration, one single detail loomed large, creating a mystery that would captivate the world. The catch? The donor demanded absolute, complete anonymity. No name, no foundation, no public recognition. Just a single, massive wire transfer and a strict condition of secrecy. In the world of mega-philanthropy, this is almost unheard of. Donors usually want their name on a building, their legacy cemented in stone. But this benefactor wanted nothing more than to be a ghost. This unusual condition turned a story of incredible generosity into one of the most compelling financial mysteries of our time. Who would give away a fortune and ask for nothing in return? The search for answers was about to begin. Our investigation starts where all big money stories do, the paper trail. We wanted to follow the money, but this was like chasing a financial ghost. We spoke to top financial crime experts and compliance officers who explained just how difficult it is to move $130 million without leaving a trace. Was it a complex series of trusts designed to obscure the source? A transfer from an offshore account in a country with strict banking secrecy laws? Or perhaps something even more modern, like a meticulously laundered cryptocurrency transaction? The experts we interviewed were stumped, admitting that while the transfer was legally sound, its execution was a masterclass in financial stealth. If the paper trail was a dead end, maybe the people who handled the transaction could offer a clue. We tracked down the university's lawyer who drafted the agreement, and the bank executive who oversaw the wire transfer. Their lips were sealed by non-disclosure agreements, but their stories were telling. They confirmed the funds were legitimate and all legal requirements were met, but they knew almost nothing about the donor. They described a process managed by intermediaries, a chain of command where no single person had the full picture. It was a perfectly constructed wall of silence. The people closest to the money were as much in the dark as the rest of us. With no digital or human trail to follow, we were left with speculation. Who has both the means and the motive to make such a donation? We started building a list of potential donors. There are the usual suspects, eccentric tech billionaires known for their unconventional moves, or perhaps a wealthy alumnus with a deep, quiet love for their alma mater. But what about the unusual suspects? Could it be someone trying to offload wealth gained through questionable means, a form of penance? Or maybe it was an act of pure altruism, a genuine desire to make a difference without the ego and publicity that usually comes with it. The motives are as mysterious as the identity itself. This secrecy, however, raises important questions. We spoke with ethicists and philanthropy watchdogs who presented a compelling counter-argument. Is massive, anonymous giving truly a good thing? They argue that transparency is crucial for accountability. When a donor's name is attached to a gift, the public can scrutinize their background and potential influence. An anonymous 9-figure donation, while beneficial, allows the donor to potentially shape an institution's priorities from the shadows, without any public oversight. It's a debate about money, power, and whether good deeds should ever be done in the dark. But here's an interesting twist. The mystery of the anonymous donor had an unexpected ripple effect. Inspired by this grand, silent gesture, the local community stepped up. Small businesses, alumni, and ordinary citizens started their own fundraising drives. Donations, ranging from a few dollars to thousands, began pouring in. It seemed the anonymous gift didn't just provide money, it provided inspiration. It sent a powerful message: you don't need to be a billionaire to make a difference. The act of giving became the hero of the story, not the name behind the check. The community was energized, proving that generosity is contagious. So, where does that leave us? We brought our findings back to a financial analyst who has been following the case from the beginning. After reviewing all the evidence, or lack thereof, she offered a grounded, compelling theory. She believes the donor is likely someone seeking a clean break from immense wealth, possibly inherited, and wants to avoid the political scrutiny and endless requests that come with being a known philanthropist. By staying anonymous, they get the satisfaction of making a world-changing impact while preserving their private life. It's a way to control their legacy by erasing their name from it. Today, if you visit the university campus, you can see the legacy of this gift rising from the ground. Drone footage reveals a magnificent new building, nearly complete. It stands as a powerful, physical testament to an act of incredible generosity. There's no plaque with a donor's name, no grand statue. There is only the building itself, the research it will house, and the students whose futures it will shape. It is a legacy without a name, a monument to the idea that a gift can be powerful enough to stand on its own. In the end, after months of investigation, the identity of the $130 million donor remains a secret locked away from the world. And perhaps that's how it should be. Does the name truly matter when the impact is so profoundly positive? It forces us to ask what's more important, the giver or the gift. But this story leaves us with one final, tantalizing question. Could this be the start of a new trend in high-stakes philanthropy? As wealth becomes more concentrated, will more benefactors choose to become ghosts, shaping our world from the shadows? The mystery of the 130 million donation might just be the first chapter in a much larger story. Thanks for watching. If you found this mystery as fascinating as we did, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives.